Hey y'all, thanks so much for stopping by. I found a simple way to make a watercolor sky and I wanted to share that with you today. I took some watercolor paper and it was from a bargain bin, so I can't tell you what kind. And I used regular painter's tape and taped it to an old cutting board. That keeps it from curling up when you're adding water to it. And then I took out my watercolor brushes and selected the very biggest one because I need the background completely and totally wet. So I just soaked it with some water here. Next, I squeezed out a smidge of Winsor and Newton Cerulean paint and made it really fluid with some water because I just want to make a wash, and I'm not being very picky about the wash because we're going to do more things to it. I'm using a small flat watercolor brush to get the job done, and in a moment I'm going to realize I've got a big one right there, right next to me, that I could use that would make the job faster. I stuck the painter's tape under the cutting board because gravity always helps when your paper is saturated. It helps everything flow and blend nicely. I'm going to lift up some of the color in cloud shapes using a wadded up Kleenex. I've tried using a cotton ball and it makes beautiful cloud shapes, but it kind of leaves fiber behind. Here in a minute I'm going to get it a little wet and lift up a little bit more color. Now I'm going to use some Payne's gray to add shadow to the clouds to make them stand up a little more. I like Payne's gray best for this, but purple and navy blue also look pretty nice. You could stop here, but I like to add some very liquidy gesso because you get more blending between the gray and the white, and you've got bright white and you've got a more dull white, and it just seems more cloud-like to me. And that's all there is to it. Don't those clouds look fantastic? I'm so happy with those. Here's an up-close view. I know it's sideways. This sky needs something, so I decided to add my bitty balloon stamp. I just stamped it with a little memento ink. And now I'm going to go over it with white colored pencil because when you're coloring on something that's not white, it really looks good to use the white pencil first. And then everything you put over that is going to look much brighter. now for the all-important crazy hair shot. I'm using Scripty Sayings by Paper Smooches, and I'm going to add Smile, but honestly you could add so many greetings here. It could be happy birthday, it could be congratulations, anything. The sky's the limits here, but you might consider trying my Bitty Balloon stamp or my Love Letter stamp set has this adorable paper airplane. Thanks so much for stopping by. Have a wonderful day.